Sup it is, my name is Logan aka Spider Hands and welcome to Immaculate Reviews, where today we're checking out a track by an artist named Roi Lorange titled In My Dreams. Without further ado, we're going to switch over to here to review In My Dreams and we're going to hear what we think. Boom. Hang on, it started a second in. Let's try that again. Cool. Oh, this is a very kind of bubbly little track we've got here. Oh, I'm liking that.
Sometimes I get so high that I can't fall asleep. I hope you're still in my dreams.
Okay.
You're still in my dreams.
I get the harmony that he's going for here. That second chord is a little bit kind of interesting. I'm not sure if that's having the effect he wanted it to. It's a little bit kind of, I'm not sure if it's in the case. Boom. I think that might be a chromatic or something like that, and that's an interesting choice. I think that his vocals give the song a lot more kind of his vocals give the song more of a grounding, something to sort of revolve around. So I'm glad that they came in when they did. Maybe that's just kind of the vibe, like a little bit of. Maybe there is meant to be a little bit of ambiguity to this, a little bit of clashiness, a little bit of tension caused by that chord being put in there deliberately. The performance of it is stellar. Like, the drums are really good. I'm liking the bass line. The energy there is really nice. And that kind of da-da-da-da-da kind of thing going on as well is pretty dope. And it's very professionally produced. It was just that one little chord, that second chord and that progression. And music is subjective, and just because I don't necessarily agree with something doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, so we got like several overdubs going on here, some whispery ones. Anna, it's very an almost omnipotent kind of bass key on the piano. It kind of goes through like a space station, doesn't it? I guess in my dreams, if like the kind of like idea is that it's meant to sound like it's in the middle of a dream, that would be it kind of fits the aesthetic a little bit. I'll try and listen to the lyrics now. Oh, nice change for the hook. Very heavy vocal modulation there with the pitch shifting and the distortion there, but it's cool. Oh, this is the bridge. Is this the hook? Is this a guitar solo? I'm not sure what this is. Is this a vocoder or like a guitar or something like that? Oh, that harmony there was a bit rough. Sound like it's a flat second or something in there. It's an experimental, I would suppose, an experimental approach to it. Like, there were definitely some risks taken with this track in terms of the actual harmony side of things. The drums are like the drums are fantastic. The percussion and rhythms involved are fantastic, and his vocal performance is pretty dope as well. It's literally just some of the chords. Everything else is pretty on point. Because I can't tell if he's going for a major or a minor. It sounds like there's a bit of sort of like a disagreement going on there. And when you've got like several different melodic instruments kind of competing for attention, it can get a little bit kind of confusing, where maybe we might have wanted to have one less, or like decided to go for the major or the minor. Like here it works. Is the idea behind like the intensity of the vocal line that he's getting more frustrated because he can't fall asleep? Is that what the idea is behind it? Or that is like his sleep apnea is getting worse and worse? I don't mean that as a joke. I'm trying to understand the music. And that's the trick with like listening to a song and trying to review at the same time, especially if something catches you out. You end up spending a lot of time on the actual thing that you want to comment on, and you might miss a few key components. I think that Roi Lorange in my dreams, the concept itself is really cool. I like the individual instruments. I like the percussion. I like the actual performance of all of them. It's just some of those harmonies, which I've said a lot of times in the space of the last few minutes. And I know it's probably a bit annoying to hear me talk about it again, because I'm starting to sound like a broken record. But in music, when you write it, it's really important that if you're going to have the major and the minor in the same sort of situation, you need to sort of substantiate that somehow with what follows. It needs to resolve, which it did, but I don't know if the resolution there was strong enough to justify some of those sort of like clashy notes involved. It's like 1% of the other 99 being fantastic. I love it. I love the concept. I just think maybe if we were to do like an EP or an album version of this, we might want to go back and be like, right, do I really need that many notes in that part of the song? Can I maybe remove one just to avoid there being any dissonance or any unnecessary dissonance? And of course, the fact remains that maybe this is what Roi wanted. And if Roi wanted to have it like this, that's cool. Music is subjective and we can disagree on stuff. But as a music reviewer, I have to put my thoughts forward. And if I'm just unabashedly and unconditionally positive about everything, then it removes my legitimacy as a reviewer. And that doesn't mean I try to find fault in songs. It means that I'm just honest about the way I approach it. So I apologize if I've caused any offense with that. If it was an artistic decision and there's disagreement, I respect that. And I've listened to all sorts of music. I listen to all sorts of progressive stuff like progressive metal and jazz and freeform jazz and all that. I have heard plenty of examples where you can use majors and minors and the structure makes sense and the actual situation makes sense for it. I'm just not sure if it necessarily did here, especially as it was building in intensity. It almost, maybe that was insinuating that you were getting frustrated because you couldn't fall asleep, but I don't know. I'd have to listen to it again, and these reviews are on a first listen basis. But thank you very much for watching my review of Roi Lorange's In My Dream. Hopefully you enjoyed the track. I did enjoy it. I just, as per this review, those are my closing comments. Everything else was fantastic. Stay cool, stay safe. Please remember to support your local artists, musicians at this point in time. They need to help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on. I'll catch you next review. Spider hands up.